entertainment nerd. Let's go.
Speaking of things to forget, are you going to forget about this movie, or are we still going to talk about it?
Oh, wait, hold on.
Mean, wait, Ernie's not done yet.
Beer number 2,
like
Equilibrium, MC Squared. Double IPA, 8.0. I give it a 4.5.
Nice. Wow.
The
Nice.
Back East, I give a 2.
Oh, this whiskey sour, by the way, I gave it a 0.
Ow.
It sucks.
The HBO Game of Thrones, I give a 4.5.
Nice.
All right, let's get into it. And I don't know, folks. I don't know.
Should we do this?
Let's go ahead and get into the Mortal Kombat review.
Let's get out of our systems.
Like seriously, like.
I see a Mortal Kombat background.
There's a Mortal Kombat background, and so you
see Sub-Zero and Scorpion.
You and Shawna at the top, and so let's see. Do we have that? Oh, I removed it. So while you got, all right, let's start at the top.
Mm-hmm.
Right off. Long. What was your take on this movie?
Where do I even begin? Okay. Scorpion's origin story. Oh, excuse me. Hanzo Hasashi, ancient Japan. Okay. He tells his wife that he's happy to be with her, interacts with his son. Then the little child cries. The son goes over to see what's going on. Then the wife asks Hanzo, I know. Then, everything turns violent from that point. Sub-Zero. Okay. Not bad.
Mm-hmm.
This and
go on. Keep going.
Yeah. That.
Just keep going.
I don't. The worst part also was Kano.
You fucking wanker.
You wanker. Give me an egg roll. Give me a damn egg roll.
All right. You know what? I'm gonna interject real quick, Long.
Okay.
He actually, for us, he made the movie a little bit, in my opinion, made it a little bit more bearable.
Yes.
Yeah, to an extent.
He portray Kano.
Decently enough.
He did portray how Kano is. The whole backstabbing. He's really not loyal to anybody but himself and money.
Yeah.
So on that aspect, like,
it was spot on.
Yeah, it was spot on.
Yeah.
Go on.
I think go on, Long.
Anything more?
I like the fatalities.
Don't give them to us yet. Just
we don't talk about what they are. We just liked them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the showdown between Sub-Zero and Scorpion. Yeah.
So basically,
I like that.
The trailer.
Exactly. But basically trailer. Oh, let's the lead character Cole.
Okay.
Yeah, you see it in my face, right?
Yeah, we're gonna go to Shawna.
I feel like that this movie fell in the same hole that the other movies came through. They had an option, but they went the easy way out. They went and focused on the action, the cheesy, hokey, little humor here and there. If you only played Mortal Kombat for the violence, then you probably would enjoy the movie. But if you wanted any kind of semblance of a story or plot, you weren't gonna like it at all, because unlike the other movies, they told why Mortal Kombat was Mortal Kombat.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now this has Jax and Sonya Blade in it. So this is saying that this is starting from scratch. That we've scrapped all the other Mortal Kombat movies and we're starting anew. Why are we not talking about how Mortal Kombat came to be? Why there's a Mortal Kombat? Like we get a little bit,
Pause.
but not enough.
Pause.
Yeah.
Pause. I'm gonna pause you right there because we're gonna go deeper into that. Adrian.
Okay, so being an editor like I am.
Oh my.
I think you know where I'm going with this.
No.
Does it have anything to do with green screen?
A lot to do with that. Also, a lot to do with this. This movie is so freaking choppy.
Thank you.
This movie.
Yeah, I know.
It could easily been a fan film. This movie I don't expect from a studio with a budget.
Can I say one thing? The web series, the Mortal Kombat web series, were better than this.
It was
Yes.
like there was.
Yes.
Am I right?
Yeah, you're right. You
And
are.
now,
100%
now with that said, also not only was it choppy and like a first year film student could have made this movie. I'm sorry, it's true.
No.
No, you're
I
right.
love it.
But
Yeah.
number two, a first year film student could have wrote this movie.
You're right.
Yeah.
This movie,
It
it's
felt
so
like
bad.
it actually felt like there were two different
have-
items.
It
Have-
takes
have
its
at it, Adrian.
one, it treats its audience like it's stupid,
Yeah.
and two, it expects you to forgive just general film sense. Like there's no, you mess with the lore. You mess with the lore for one. Like, oh, they have the tattoo. They have that mark on.
Oh,
it.
this
They're-
marking.
The tattoo
And
is
it-
what I've been calling it.
and
it
that was
passes
so
from person to person.
right, and that was so shoot in.
Yeah.
And Uncle Black touched on it. Like the best part of this movie, you saw in the trailer.
Yeah.
And even those moments, like when they're in I almost say cohesive film, and that would be giving them too much credit because it's not.
No, don't be too generous, Adrian.
But even when those moments show up in the actual film, they're not earned.
No.
Mm-mm.
Character development, if you can even call it that, is
None.
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 You know what? Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry,
there's-
but telling them how they get their arcana, that is not character development.
Arcana.
Right.
Like,
they expect
you have to
you-
fight. I like your Arcana. What?
Like these, the characters like were written in a way that Zack Snyder would have wrote a character. And what I mean by that,
Oh my god.
James
Oh my god.
Gunn. James.
Wait a minute. Wait a
Yeah,
minute. Wait a minute.
it's
And
James.
what I-
Wait a minute.
It needs to have a Snyder cut.
yeah,
is
and what
what
I
it
mean by
means.
that,
Oh, that-
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
and that's no disrespect to Snyder,
I
but
get
he
what you're saying.
writes his characters when it comes, especially when it comes to comic book movies,
Right.
like everybody's in the know, right? Like
Yes.
it's very lazy,
Yes.
very lazy
yes.
writing, and it's like
It was.
Everybody knows
they
who
know,
this character is.
right? They
Right.
know all this, which is not true. The general public does not know,
Right.
No.
but they expect
fact-
you to know. Like you,
Right.
I feel like you had to watch all the other movies, play the games to understand this movie, and even then,
You're not gonna comprehend and follow some of the shit because it's
Right.
not in any of the games.
right? Because they mess with
It's
the lore.
not.
All right, we're gonna pause you
Exactly.
right there.
Pause.
We're gonna pause you right there because I want to go back and pick this movie apart, and I don't
Have
want
at
to.
it.
All right. So first off, I have some notes, which
Motherfucker took
are
notes.
I
Notes?
took notes. I remember. I
Oh, wow.
memorized shit, and so I'm gonna come back to that because that's part of the movie part. So here's like, all right, number one, you got ninjas. Now, first off, if you're from China, you are a ninja. If you are from Japan,
I get
you
where you're
are a
going with this.
fucking shinobi.
I get where you go.
Right.
Yeah, I knew
There you
that's
go.
where you're going.
How
with
the
it.
fuck do you know the motherfucker's name and you don't speak his fucking language?
Exactly.
But you
Well,
know
they
who
did
he
have-
is. But
Well, they
you
did
know-
say they're from warring clans, so maybe that's how they know each other.
But
Still,
He does say at some point, he says,
Bin Laden.
I don't know what you're saying. He's like, I don't know what you're saying, but
What I know you are.
but I know what you're saying.
Well, I know
Right.
your name, but I don't like. I know your name, but there's no explanation to why I know your name.
Yes. Like, why are they so?
Come
Didn't they say like at one point though that Hanzo basically slaughtered all of the other guys?
Yes, he did.
Game wise, Hanzo
Yes, he
killed all the Link.
He killed all the Link Kuei. All the Link Kuei.
In the
so
game.
Yeah, it goes back to
So
expecting you to
basically-
know that. It goes back to expecting
Basically,
you
for
to
you
know
to
that.
know that, you would have had to play the
I
game.
knew that. I knew that. But how many millions of people didn't know that
Not
Hanzo, who you glorified in this film, killed a whole clan in another fucking country?
Right.
Yep.
And expect him. So that means he traveled to another country. He must have understood their language and killed a whole clan.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Do you really need to know the language to just slaughter people?
Goes back to the writing. The writing was nothing. It was
all right. I'm not done yet.
okay. Keep going.
Oh.
Keep going.
Not done yet.
Keep unleashing, Ernie. Have at it. Keep going.
Over here. No.
All right. So I had my girlie. I fucking creamed my pants at certain parts of the movie. There were parts that I creamed my pants for, but. And I hope we don't get flagged, but this is going to be still image. So I hope we don't get flagged for this shit. But I'm going to bring this, and I'm not going to share sound, but hold on. And let me, like right there. You see where my mouse is?
I do.
There is a part, if I let that scene progress, there is a part that you see a hole in the freaking armor that his skin is built off of.
Yep.
If it's supposed to be armor, there's no fucking chinks. And I don't mean in the
We know what you mean.
Yes.
Yeah, we know. We know.
The links in the armor.
Like no chinks in the armor. And the fact that we spent the whole movie to get that bullshit.
Oh, and
he's not even in the game.
And the Tanfos.
Oh no, I'll explain why he's not in the game and why they created that. But
he's a bullshit character.
No, because they want money and spend, and they want to develop a game with him in it.
They do.
Ooh,
Yeah, that's obvious where they're going with it.
But the problem is they're not going to, because I don't think the movie's going to do as well as they think it is.
It will.
Yeah, exactly.
We didn't think Annihilation would do as well, but they still came out with a series after Monday Nitro.
Right. And the director had the nerve of this movie, the director and the screenwriter had the nerve to say that they wrote this with a Marvel plan in mind. That means they're... I'm like...
I mean, they're going to make multiple films.
Okay, so I will defend them. I will. So okay. Okay. All right. I will try, and you guys can shoot. So all right. So if you do that,
they didn't write it with Marvel in mind. They wrote it with DC.
So if
No.
and I will say that I will save that for a second. So all right. Then you don't give us Cabal. You don't give us Melina. You don't give us those extra characters that, guess what, they came out in Mortal Kombat 2.
Yeah.
You give us a fucking...
No, Cabal came in... He first appeared in 3.
Thank you. But Kung Lao didn't appear to 2. There was the Legend of Kung Lao. I love the fact that they gave us the link between Liu Kang and Kung Lao. Thank you.
Because
the previous one, they're not. They're that's just Chinese.
Yeah, they just said, it's just the culture.
It's the culture.
Yeah.
But okay, thank you, because that wasn't established in any other movie. There was there's Kung Lao and there's Liu Kang and there. Thank you for doing that. But Kung Lao, you should have mentioned, Kung Lao, which was Earth's last champion.
Yeah.
But the fact is, there was no fucking tournament.
Nope.
No, there wasn't.
I'm gonna stop myself right there because there's so much other shit that I could go to. But let's open this up to everybody watching.
Yeah, what do you guys think of the movie?
Let us know what you thought.
So you know,
Guys, what's your ratings of the movie? I gave it. I went from a 7.5. Then I started reading the
You're being
reviews. I'm going to drop it to 5.5.
yeah,
I dropped it.
so-
I dropped it by 2 whole points. It was. I'm like, you know what? It was. Yeah, it wasn't a
On a scale of 1 to 10.
5.5.
Okay, Shawna.
I give it a 6 because there were some redeeming qualities to it. And a lot of the casting was good. The acting was a lot better than some of the older movies, and the special effects were cleaner. You didn't
they
that
were.
stupid fucking midget-armed T-Rex dragon thing.
Yeah.
Don't get me started.
So,
Adrian.
animality. So
Yeah, there you go. That's it.
I give it a 5.
There was
Oh,
a friendship.
ow.
There was a
Oh
friendship in there.
shit!
There was.
I
Was
would
it-
like to
I didn't
talk
catch
We spent more time talking about this movie than I'm gonna give it. Thought after we're done with this.
All right.
Ooh,
Yeah,
okay.
I agree with Adrian. I all right. So I'm gonna give it really low, like a 1.5 or a 2.
Ouch.
If you're gonna give us a MK movie, all right, I see where you went with this, and we discussed this. This is franchise,
Mhm.
so you're gonna give
Yeah.
us this shitty movie, and true fans of Mortal Kombat.
We'll go to the original.
Oh, yeah,
No,
of course.
fucking seriously. All right.
I'm sorry. This movie was Annihilation was better than this movie.
Oh.
Ouch.
I'm this.
So all right,
Boom.
go Shawna. So
Yeah.
all right, the one thing I'm gonna say, Sonya fighting Kano. I saw that from the very beginning.
Of course.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah, they're sworn enemies.
Oh yeah.
When they're fighting at the end, I love the fact that there was the "I love you" sign, the Kano Sonya Blade sign.
Yeah.
I like that. Here's another thing that I like. It's when Scorpion's fighting Sub-Zero, the ice clone.
Oh
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I did like that. I did like
Yes.
and that was one of the things that I do feel that they did do a good job with. Is again, even though it was fan service, they did have a lot of the well-known fatalities
So
Yeah.
in this
Yes.
movie, and they actually looked good.
well, there's
But you
thank
can't slap you can't slap a coat of paint on a piece of shit and call it a diamond. You just can't.
No, but Shawna,
That one.
there's,
the Liu
there's
Kang
one that
fatality.
I wanted to
Oh.
bitch about.
Oh,
And
the
hold
dragon
on, let me
fatality.
remove that for a second. So we
That's
can
from
move on.
Mortal. That originated in Mortal Kombat 2.
Yes, belong in Mortal Kombat 2. He turned into a dragon
I
and
know.
bit the fucking person in half.
In half,
He
I know.
doesn't conjure
That
a
was-
dragon.
Because that's the animality.
No, that
Yeah,
was a
well-
fatality. No,
No,
it
that was a fatality
I
in
thought
Mortal
that was
Kombat
the
2 first.
But I thought that was the animality.
No, in
No.
Mortal Kombat 2, that was a fatality.
That was a
Oh.
fatality in Mortal Kombat 2.
I literally went through, and I'm still not even through. I went through 30 minutes of all the fatalities in all the Mortal Kombats, and I got
Oh,
through
yeah.
Mortal Kombat 2. All the fatalities, not even
1 through 11.
animalities or bestialities or
Straight
friendship.
fatalities. Yeah.
Bestialities, babalities.
All
No,
the
it's
fatalities,
a
all the
bestiality. Am I right?
No,
Or
I
the
thought it was
animality?
No,
animality.
it's animality.
Well, I call it a
Animality.
bestiality. Fuck that shit.
Bestiality, that's a whole
Fatalities.
other.
I know
I
that.
know.
Other ball of
Animalities, babalities,
Yes. So,
brutalities,
Friendship.
sort of
brutalities. Yes.
brutalities. The
Fatalities,
ultimate.
yeah, fatalities,
Yeah, the 30 hit combos.
animalities, friendship.
Friendship.
Yeah.
Friendship.
again.
But I mean, like that. I was kind of pissed off that Liu Kang didn't turn into the dragon.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
like, you spent all this time about that anime, whatever the fucking shit that shit's called, and it was
Animality.
no, the shit
The
that
Arcana.
the Arcana.
The Arcana.
Like, all right, so then that should have meant that Liu Kang, who discovered it so early on, would have turned into an actual. That would have been a great evolution from fucking shooting flames out of your hands.
Yeah.
That would have that would have been great. And the fact that you wasted Cabal saying fatality. Oh no, it was Liu Kang that said fatality for.
Oh yeah, and then
what's
his face did flawless victory.
Oh
that
yeah,
was dope though. You know what?
That was nice.
I'll give it to them.
I did like the little.
Yep.
Flawless.
That was a flawless victory because she didn't even touch him.
And like this is a total reenactment.
Yeah.
Ooh,
That fatality was.
That was.
That was.
And they weren't fucking around with that imaging either.
No.
And you saw the inside of the opponent.
You saw everything.
Yeah,
and a wasted character and a wasted fatality. I'm sorry, Kung Lao is just like so OP over.
Oh, hello, our FPS. Oh, hey.
Thanks, Doug.
Hey, what? Hey.
I'm gonna say hi in the middle of some. Thanks for the $10.
Thank you.
After we're done here, everybody go watch.
Go watch Doug.
Yes.
When you're
watch
done
him on Twitch.
with us, go watch Doug. Go watch him.
Please.
Watch him play the things.
Please do.
Support him.
Entertainment nerd.